Y'all come on in, baby. Come on in. I wait for everybody to come on in. 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 Y'all keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come in. Y'all know when I go live. Y'all know I'm gonna go live. Keep on coming in. Keep coming in. Keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come on in. That's right. Keep on coming in. Y'all keep on coming in. Come on 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 in. Come on
There's no budget here at the Boom Boom Room. See, we have no glam squad here. There's no hairstylist, no nail technician, no makeup artist, just you. This is a do-it-yourself type of gig over here, sweetie. So guess what? This will separate the little girl from the
Y'all come on in, baby.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to another Wednesday night of Our Point of View. I want you to click like, click share, and go and subscribe to Chevelle Brooks 75 on YouTube. We are back. We missed last Wednesday because the girl had to work and all that kind of stuff, but we are back this week, and we are ready to talk. Hey, everybody. Hey, David Bridgman. Hey, Corey. Hey, Diamond. Hey, Tasha Long. Hey, Twin. Who else in here? I want y'all to click like, click share. Hey, Johnny. That's Liz. Hey, Key, and who else? Kelvin. Yeah, so I want y'all to click like, click share, and all that, and enjoy our. Hey, Flame. Hey, Kyoka, and congratulations, Desi, the newly Mr. Texas FFI, Nikki Diamond Simone. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. Yeah, but last week we was out because I was out with girl, what was I going to say?
I felt like you wanted to say that.
Girl, thank God, no, I didn't even put that on me, dear Lord Jesus. You take that off. I rebuke that. Lord, I rebuke that in the name, honey. Oh, jeez, Lord. Why would I was gonna say that?
I don't know, but I felt that.
I don't know, but hey, Coco, how you doing?
I'm feeling. I'm here.
You're here.
I'm here.
I'm glad you're here too.
Yeah,
because the last time we was working remotely.
Yes. And actually, last time we was together was for y'all. So yeah, that was the last time we was together.
Yeah. So yeah.
It's cute. I'd like to see you with your side, side part.
Okay.
To the back. Very 90s vibe tonight. I'm so into you. Hey.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Hey.
Oh, I felt that, I felt that.
Okay.
But as you all know, I was in Mexico 2 weeks ago when we were doing the last Our Point of View. And we had a show there. It was an amazing show. And this young lady put together a video from the show. So I want to show you guys because we do have the dates for next year. It is October 30th through November 4th. And they are booking the rooms now. And it's amazing time there at the Maya Riviera at the El Dorado Seaside Suites. And this is the video from the show. What? You don't see it? Oh, here we go, Coco Child.
Y'all just welcome me back.
Yeah, well, I know, child. See, and you said, oh, girl. So thank you, No Boundaries Travel. Wow. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Kevin, for an amazing time in Mexico. So if y'all want to join us next year, it's October 30th through November 4th, nobotravels.com. And come join us in Mexico. It's an amazing time. All-inclusive resort, and all the liquor is free. All the food is free. And so you go and have you a good motherland. Okay. So also this week I got a prideful box in the mail, and it's by Jason Hayes, Margot Powell out of New York. And he started his own makeup brand called Prideful. And you can get this makeup from Walmart right now, or you can get it on Amazon. And that is my concealer right there. And you can get that concealer also, and it's called Chevelle. Right there is why I use the products that I also got and received in this box. Majority of everything that I have on, including the foundation, is from that collection. The collection is absolutely amazing. I'm wearing the makeup tonight, actually, and this is the lipstick I have on right now, and it's called Versace. And they also have bath stuff. Got it. Okay. They also have bath stuff and lotions and bath bombs, and it's named after prominent iconic people in our community: Jerry Bird, Tommy Ross, Craig Henderson, Darryl Newman, Versace, Whitney Page, myself, and proceeds from their favorite organization. Proceeds from that product goes to their favorite organization, and mine is the Mahogany Project. So if you purchase something, purchase my concealer, proceeds from that goes to the Mahogany Project. You can get it on Walmart, or you can get it at Amazon. It's amazing product. So, and the packaging is beautiful, and yeah, I wore everything. It's lovely. I'll tell you, the pigmentation in the eyeshadows is great. The lipsticks, everything. I love it. So congratulations to Jason Hayes, and thank you so much for doing that for our community. And he said, why make something that we can't wear? So if it's made by us, it needs to be for us that we can wear it. I said, okay. So that's amazing. So congratulations to him. And y'all go and please support Prideful Makeup at Walmart and on Amazon. Last week I was at America's Beauty Queen. Shout out to David Bridgman. And it was an amazing contest. It was so different, but they were very, very, very creative. I must say they were very creative. And I had made some video of some of the contestants. I'm gonna show them next week. But one of the contestants had this Spanish thing that was like the Spanish lady with the, it was beautiful. Child, I'll tell you, it was so sickening. I might try to put it in here later on. But congratulations to Sasha V. King. She was the winner. She's from Dallas, Texas. She's Miss Texas America's Beauty Queen. I think that's how it goes. She won the pageant. she is the current writer. So congratulations to her. I had a great time. It was Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday, I completely don't know what happened. I don't know. I don't remember. All I know is I had a time that night. And they said I said some things and I was very funny, so I'm glad they enjoyed it because I didn't get beat up in this day. but shout out to David Bridgman. I hope you have me back. I had a great time, and congratulations to everybody and the new people that I also met at America's Beauty Queen. So I really had a really good time. And for those of you who don't know, I'm also competing for Queen in New Orleans, Louisiana, December 10th. So if you're not doing anything, it's hosted by Flame Monroe. If you're not doing anything, come join us at December 10th in New Orleans, Louisiana at the Civic Theater with Giselle Royale and Quentin Tejour. And watch me fight for the title of Queen. And if you want to help me get there, please do so by sending me a Cash App or a Venmo or Zelle or Flag or money order. Something, anything, would be nice. I'll take it. It would be nice. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Coco. Yeah, because I need the help, child. It costs a lot of money to get that. I know it do, and I'm begging and pleading. So yeah, but if not, if you can't, I totally understand. Just come and support and say Team Chevelle. I'm just saying, root for me, just. But Also, if you want to advertise here on Our Point of View, hit me up in my inbox and I will direct you to the things you need to know in order to get your things advertised here on Our Point of View. We would love to advertise for you. Once again, click like, click share, click like, click share. We're about to start the show and bring in our panelists. Let's welcome in Dominique Sanchez. There she go. Hey.
Hi, how are you? What's going on?
Oh, girl, I'm here. Do y'all ever see what my straw is?
What? Is it a paint? Oh, goodness gracious.
Wow, those balls, though.
Girl, it got little balls on it, girl. I
Hi.
got this from the guy, Kevin, who's one of the organizers for No Boundaries. Oh,
There we go. Thank you.
Thank you, Lord Jesus. Thank you. They say if you don't ask, you won't receive it. And I'm asking, I want to get fed and I want to be clean. Okay, thank you. Please speak over me, Lord. And then I'm going back to what I was talking about.
Perfect.
But the co-organizer, his mom was there, and she was an amazing person, amazing spirit. She was so sweet, and she was passing out these to everybody at the resort. So shout out to her. She even won the Halloween contest. Girl, but how you been, Dominique?
I've been great. Things have been really good.
That's good. Let's welcome in the surgeon, Trent. Let me put it back up. Hold on just a second.
What's up, y'all?
Well, hello.
What are you
How
eating?
you doing, Trent?
Some tortilla chips.
Girl, I mean, them jaws full, girl.
Oxtails I'm going to eat in a little bit.
Or some tail.
You doing what?
I got some oxtails I cooked. I did some oxtails, some yams, and some fried cabbage.
Maybe it might take. You pussy down, huh?
Yeah, I'm from the South.
Yes, she really do.
Wait a minute. So, why you not married?
Nobody want me.
Girl, because Dominique always been shaped. Dominique,
It's not from a lack of trying. I think people find me too boring because I'm not like a party girl.
Well, they probably think you boring.
Yeah, I think they think I'm boring. Yeah,
because you're not boring.
You must not be that aggressive when you giving head or something.
No, that's not it. It's
what is it, girl?
I'm just
head. Welcome in, Neil
Neil.
Dupree.
We'll talk about this Trent.
Hello.
Hey, Neil. They talk about head, child. Already, we didn't even start the show. They talking about head.
Neil,
they talking about head.
Thank you.
And she gives some.
I'm be giving head all night.
To the straw.
Y'all see my little wee wee? Oh, another cat.
Oh.
Blessings. Hey, Roderick.
That wee wee like it got an STI. It's red. Is it infected?
No, that's because of my Versace lipstick. They say they like rainbow parties. Ain't that what the rainbow parties? Different color lipstick.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You wouldn't know nothing about that, Neil. That's for the Bush Queens. Hey, son. Yeah, you wouldn't know nothing about that, Neil. But it's good to see y'all. Welcome back.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Yeah, because last time you weren't with us, Dominique, it was just us three. But it's good to have you back, girl. You been all right?
Yeah, honey, I was working over. They said overtime. I said I'll take it.
I know that's right. Hey, Joblin. So, child, y'all know we done had these elections, and yeah, how y'all fare, Neil? You know, let's talk about Neil, who got the Republican mom and daddy. Let's talk to Neil first.
They corn, man.
Yeah.
No. So my father used to be one. My mom's always been a Democrat, but my father used to be one. Of years before Obama.
Was it because of his tax bracket?
No, because he's military and a lot of military men, I think, fall into Republicans, but I don't know. But it's like last Republican vote for was George Bush.
Okay.
So, but the elections this year were better than I thought they would be. I'm glad the Democrats stayed the Senate majority. I do like balance. So I believe government works effectively when it's a balance a lot of times, and it forces people to work with people that you don't necessarily want to work with, where you can't push all your ways, but you have to compromise. So I'm hoping that's what happens over the next couple of years.
But I see y'all did the same thing we did down here in Texas. They still rooting for the handicap.
Yep. We all know it.
Rolling Ray?
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
I don't get it. And then they say, that we don't vote, and we do. We rarely. I just don't understand.
They say a lot of Hispanics are voting Republican. And they said that that's just really turning the tide in a lot of those states where there's a huge Hispanic population. They said that a lot of the because and I have encountered this, before, where they kind of, well, not all of them, but a lot of them kind of think along the same lines as white people. And they kind of try to fit into that world. And, so people tend to vote that way because they kind of feel like that kind of validates them, being a part of it.
For all of y'all that feel that way, it's all right for you to feel that way. Just don't vote that way. You can act like it and be all the bullshit you want to be. But you need to vote for what's right. And I think,
we voted.
I'm just saying.
But like in Florida, a lot of Cubans vote Republican. It's a lot of Republican Cubans in Florida.
I did hear that a lot down South Florida, a lot of them be voting Republican. And when I lived there, I did see it a lot.
Mm-hmm. They do.
So I don't find anything wrong with being a Republican pre-Trump era and all that, because that's your values. That's where you align with. It's I think the Trumpsters and the MAGAs have made it where it's just a mess to me. But I don't think all Republicans are that way.
Yeah, but the Republicans from the Bush and Reagan era, they are no longer in existence anymore.
Yeah.
Those were the ones that did, kind of,
You catching the Holy Ghost over there.
Baby, she keep getting cash out. She keep getting cash outs.
Bless him.
My.
Thank you.
Go in.
Keep going.
Go forth with her. Hey, don't make me do it. Neil. Yep. So how do you feel about state? Okay, I can't figure out why Stacey Abrams can't get this thing. She can get everybody else elected. She can be this powerful force that, was really instrumental in the election. Do y'all feel like too? Let me tell you something. I talked about this with a very esteemed person, and I was telling them, do looks got anything to do with this thing?
Oh my God! Thank you, G.
You think looks got something to do with y'all think because she dressed in pants and stuff?
No, because she's a heavier black natural hair woman.
So also you think so like it's Sophia, like now I'm talking about Sophia from like Color Purple and
people seem to like a certain image to be in charge. That was Kamala running for that position, she probably would have won it because she's mixed. She looked like that, what they like to see.
I mean, but he ain't no looker. I think
no, none of them lookers. But I'm just saying, as it pertains to the woman,
I think having a black male as a senator is one thing, but having a black, heavier female as a governor, as the head of state, might be something that's different, and everybody might not be ready for that. But I do believe going into the election that he was going to win because he had separated himself from Trump, and so those moderate Republicans and independents, they like kind of jumped back on his bandwagon. Trump had backed another person who ran against him, and he beat the person in the primary. So that made a lot of those moderates feel more comfortable with him because he was from under Trump's leadership and all that.
How do y'all feel about Trump announcing his bid for presidential election in 2024? Dominique?
In my honest opinion, I think that's going to make most of them flock to Ron DeSantis, who we really don't want. That's what I think. I think it's only going to make his case even better, because I think that, because just like Neil was saying, they're starting to see that Trump is a recipe for disaster, and now that so many of them are starting to speak out against Trump. He's not going to do that. I don't think he's going to do it that well. They're really liking what Ron DeSantis is putting on the table.
And Ron DeSantis, I mean, he is a nutcase too. He is a wackadoodle dude, but he's younger. He has young kids, a wife, all this kind of stuff that they are appealing to. And a lot of these Republicans are ready to get back to the years of Republicanism before Trump. And I don't think Trump is going to get reelected. I mean, I don't even think he's going to get his party's nomination this go round.
I don't
think he did it to try to get them to rally all behind him. That's why he did it early.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but I mean, he did it early,
so they won't run against him.
Yeah, but it's a recipe for disaster because all his people are the reason why Republicans didn't take over the Senate, because all those people that was Trumpsters and
ship.
Yeah, but they was like, had his nominees got elected as senators, then I would have felt like he had a stronger case, but he doesn't. And I think it's going to be several Republicans that are going to run against him. Now, the Republicans who run against him, hopefully they support somebody and put their full support behind that person, because Trump voters are going to be Trump voters. So
yes,
he has his solid base. But if it's 5 of us running against Trump that's all kind of moderate and think alike, he's going to win again, because all our votes getting split and his base is all voting for him in the primaries.
God bless us all, and y'all continue to do your due diligence and vote and get the word out and encourage people to vote. Shout out to Timothy Wilson, who also did his thing around Texas with Beto and everything.
Come on, Timothy.
Yeah, he did his
thing. I was rooting for Beto too. I like him.
I thought he was going
I really like Beto. And
you know what? Beto.
He would have been so good, but whew, honey, it's just hard. It's just hard. But so Timothy could probably answer to this. Is it true? Because he's commenting and everything. Is it true that the Democratic Party were not pumping a lot of money behind Beto in areas that we really could have done well in? They just weren't being very supportive to him. Is that the case, Timothy, that you know of?
Republican, I mean, Democrats did.
True. I mean, it was another Timothy said yes, but okay. Timothy Stewart.
The Democrats were very they took a lot of heat for pumping money into certain places, into races that they felt they really had a chance of winning, which is a gamble, and a lot of people felt that they wasn't doing it. But to me, to a degree, it paid off because they still have control of the Senate, and they didn't lose as many votes in the House. So to me, it did pay off. And a lot of places like Texas and Georgia and all these places that have a big urban cities, you still have a lot of people that stay in these rural places, East Texas.
And that's what Timothy Wilson just said.
That's what Timothy just said. We lost in the small towns.
Them rednecks got out and voted, baby.
Baby.
What you will know.
And I still know a lot of people still feel a certain type of way. I don't even stay in Texas, but I know a lot of women were turned off a few years ago after he lost. Did he run for Senate or he presidency or something that he ran for? And he kind of like made this big post that he was taking a break and going, I don't know, kind of taking a break from whatever. So a lot of women, they even talk about in the View, it's like, women can't lead their families and can't take a break and all this kind of stuff. But he's talking about he taking a break, and a lot of people was turned off with him, and that was a few years ago. But when people get turned off from you, it's hard for people to turn back on to you. It's got to be a real. I still don't like Hillary Clinton, but the only reason I voted for her is because she was going against Trump.
What don't you like? What don't you like about her?
Because when Obama was going against each other, she was very nasty. Like it was horrible. So I just
like Trump.
She just
like Trump when he was ran against her.
Yeah, I still voted for her because the lesser of two evils to me, but I didn't want to vote for her.
Athena said the Arkansas governor was won by someone who hasn't campaigned not once here against a literal rocket scientist who was the only one qualified.
Girl, guess who it was? Guess who it is? Bitch, Sarah Huckabee Sanders. She's the Arkansas governor.
What kind of species of bee is there? Huckabee.
Sarah, you don't remember she was press secretary Trent?
Yeah, I was gonna say she was press secretary.
Her father was a governor. Her father was a governor too, and he ran for presidency.
Yeah, Mike Huckabee. Yeah,
and she said a dead man won.
She's the Arkansas governor.
Yes, and a dead man won. Was it Pennsylvania? A dead man won in Pennsylvania.
If a dead man beat you,
now how the dead man the one? The child. I ain't put that in there. Yeah, the Pennsylvania state lawman Tony DeLuca reelected despite his death last month. Now, how he won? Y'all done went to the polls and voted for this man. Y'all know he was out of there.
You know what?
Stupid stuff.
But let me tell you too. People, he probably, how somebody be elected. Like, okay, in Florida, it was this lady on the ballot so long. Her name was Corrine Brown, and she had been U.S. representative in Jacksonville so long that if her name was on the ballot, people just vote for it. Just like if John Lewis was on the ballot after he died, they still would have went and voted for John Lewis because they just gonna keep voting for that person.
That's their loyalty.
So that's what I'm saying. I cast my vote, but even I cast it for the dead man. But so y'all just give it to no.
Or now I hope people.
Why is he even up there?
Yeah, he had qualified before he passed.
Well, you can write people on the ballot. You can write people in.
Oh, okay. So when I did, okay. So another good thing about the election, when I did tell y'all that I went and early voted. So the bill or the law about selling alcohol earlier in the city, that passed. So alcohol will be sold earlier in Atlanta. I don't know when it's going to be effective, but it passed.
Oh, your life is made now.
I mean, when I tell you that the people want to drink, they don't care if you're a Republican or Democrat, they want to drink earlier.
At what time they started selling alcohol down there?
It's like 12:30, but now
afternoon.
On Sundays, but now it's going to be 11 a.m.
What? Okay, well. I'll be asleep. But wait, so I was riding today and I saw this. I just threw this in here. I sent it to y'all earlier. They had Texas introduced a bill that would criminally charge venues that have drag shows with a Class A misdemeanor if they permit minors to enter at any time. The bill defines drag as essentially any trans person performing at all. A damn fool. Then this is the bill, but the lady goes into outlining on her Twitter what the bill is, and it's stating that basically oriented business, sex parlors, news studios, blah 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 blah. Then it says after all of that, when it says or exhibiting any device or any other items intended to provide sexual stimulation or sexual gratification to the customer. Then it said in green, or a nightclub, bar, restaurant, or other commercial enterprise that provides for an audience of 2 or more individuals a drag performance. Are you kidding me? And I posted it, and other people from other states were saying that they were trying to do the same thing there. And I want to say somebody said it passed or something like that. But that's crazy. Like, for real, for real. Y'all trying to take the just the fun out of life, period.
They worrying about the wrong shit. We still waiting on reparations. We still want our 40 acres in the fucking
we
music.
can still like what.
Let's talk about that. We don't give a fuck about. Let them kid. They might see themselves in one of them girls up there in this show. You never fucking know. Shit. Shout out to Zaya.
I just think that's one of those things where it's more so what the parent feels comfortable for their child. The parent wants their child to be exposed to that, they will expose it. If they don't, then they don't. But I don't think it's law worthy. Like, to me, that's wasting paper and wasting time to create a bill, because, like, I guess you're gonna have people just raid in these clubs like Hamburger Mary's or Lips or something just to see if a bitch is in there.
I'm gonna send somebody in there to just to scope it out. So you gonna send them to the drag show to enjoy themselves and scream and holler and tip the girls, or just send them scream and holler, eat and watch a drag show?
But you know what? What if the girl is stripping in there though, like the entertainer? What if she's stripping? Should a child see that though?
They let a child watch TV.
But typically, though, you know, the shows that they allow children to come to, they typically tell you don't, you know, because like a Hamburger Meat, well, at least the one in St. Louis, he'll say like at brunches and stuff,
out there, y'all can't
be like this, and
no
you can't
cussing.
wear this. So typically, the shows are modified when it's considered to be family friendly.
Okay, what if Fantasia Gaga performing at the Palace, and we know she got these big voluptuous breasts? I mean, them little girls see that, they gonna go home, put on their nipples for about 100 days in a row, trying to get their breasts to grow, because they want to be like that woman right there. They gonna be just nipples just red at the tender age of 10.
It's just crazy though. And speaking of crazy, Candace Owens has a documentary on Black Lives Matter mentioning trans organizations and how Black Lives Matter gave money to trans organizations, and they did not use the money for what it was supposed to be used for. They was using it for other things, which is not true. And some of those organizations have done great things for trans individuals. And so she mentioned some of the organizations that we know of in the documentary. And it was it's a documentary on George Floyd and the Black Lives Matter organization. And so part of that a segment of that talked about these trans organizations. And I have worked closely with some of these trans organizations here in Houston, and I know, you know, the things that they have done for the community. I see it, you know, I've worked for them, and I see them it's working for the community, you know, and they're doing things to try to get bills passed and rights for trans men and women and kids, as a matter of fact, you know. So I hate that she kind of like pointed them out and without doing her research. But Candace Owens is stupid, you know, anyway. What you gonna say?
But she never does any research on anything. You know, she's one of those people that always tries to to say and do things to hurt marginalized communities. You know, whenever they want to combat some type of bill for Black people, they invite her to come and speak before the Senate or Congress to speak on those things. Like they had like one, because, you know, I do watch C-SPAN and stuff because I'm boring. And, you know, they were having a hearing about action. And she was in there speaking against it and talking about how she doesn't feel like, you know, it's necessary and stuff like that. But, you know, not even realizing that the community that has, you know, prospered the most under affirmative action are women. So I mean, you should just hear her, and it's just ridiculous how she does these things. But they use her as a pawn because, you know, they find people like her, and what's the guy that used to be Surgeon General and never should have been? He was a heart surgeon.
Ben Carson.
Yeah, like they find people like them because they know that they're going to speak a narrative that's going to make us look worse. Yeah. And as long as they get confirmation from one Black person, they make it true about everything.
But they pick her because they know she's not for us.
Yeah.
But what she don't know, but what she don't know
well for what she does.
She saw Darrenisha sitting down. Darrenisha standing 7-foot motherfucking tall. Do you hear me?
Okay, my ready.
Let me tell you something. Weighing in at an undisclosed amount, and she'll beat that motherfucking soft press out of her head back to her afro to let Candace Owens know that you truly just a little nigger that they're using to spew whatever you trying to spew, you little ugly bitch. Darrenisha, I stand with you, girl. Fuck this.
I came with her and stupid old right there. And so being that this is Transgender Awareness Week, I want to highlight some of the organizations and get them to come here on the show and talk about what they do for our community and why they do what they do. And you had mentioned Darrenisha, so I want to introduce Darrenisha Boyd Duncan, my granddaughter. Hey! Unmute yourself.
Unmute yourself, girl.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Welcome to Our Point of View.
I'm doing something right. I made it to Our Point of View.
Yes, you did.
Girl, because I think the last time we talked to you, you was trying to get something straight up in the furniture store.
Yes.
But guess what? This time we're talking about the good that you do in the community, and I want you to tell everybody about what is the name of your organization.
So the organization that I found is TAKE Resource Center. TAKE stands for Transgender Advocates Knowledgeable Empowering.
And what is your mission for your organization?
The mission for TAKE is working together as a community to improve the quality of life for Black and Brown, trans women, and trans men by meeting needs and increasing accessibility.
And what made you start your organization for trans people?
Just seeing the need. You know, at the time I was going through a hardship in life. Of course, I ain't no saint. I come from a past, like we all have a past. And I knew that God had something better out there for me. And I knew that the same voice that I had when I was in my mess can be the same voice that I used in my message. And so experiencing substance abuse, severe mental illness, sex work, being chronic homeless at one time, you name it, I have done it.
What kind of services your organization provides?
TAKE is a holistic organization. That means that we provide services to any and everybody with a strong concentration of Black trans folks or whatever. But, you know, if you're white, any other color that you are, and you come here and you say you need help, I believe in serving you because it's just the God in me. And I tell people over and over that, you know, the work doesn't stop here. We have a drop-in space where we provide hot meals. We also have the Tees Boutique, where the Tees Boutique, you're able to go in there and get job readiness, interview clothes, and we can put you together for an interview to be successful with your look, or you just may need some toiletry, household products, wigs, shoes, banders, personal hygiene goods, whatever that is that you need, that we try to provide that to you. Also, we provide transportation to medical adherence appointments, and also we do educational empowerment retreats as well. And last but not least, we have 2 additional components where we do emergency housing, as well as the Redefining Cishood Retreat, which that's the program that I started over 3 years ago to try to bridge the gaps between cisgender women and Black trans women. And it seemed like Miss Candace Owens needs awakening. You know, she
I
needs
was
to
just
come.
about to ask you about Candace Owens. How do you feel about what she said about what the trans organizations are using their funding for, that the Black Lives Matter has given them?
Mhm. I think the first thing come to mind, how I feel about her. I think that she's ignorant, because she's African American.
Now, did you make that word up?
Who?
Now, did you make that word up, Darnice?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I gotta know.
But I think that she's struggling with her own anti-Blackness, and she shows up in a way of just not wanting to support those that are living in marginalized communities, those that are greatly impacted, those that are underserved. So she really don't know what it means to really be Black. And I think that's the problem that's here. And people like that, you kind of have to like look over them and let them be whoever they say they are, but you also have to just check them. And so I'm doing my research on the back end, because you know that I'm a very strategic person when it comes to just planning out what it looks like and what this can be for our community, because she may think that she's sharing this story in the documentary where she don't actually know what's going on with these Black
It's being
trans
seen by a lot
women.
of people.
Huh?
And it's being seen by a lot of people.
Yeah, and it's being seen by a lot of people, but the thing is that she's misinformed herself. So if anybody listens to her, then that's what they want to feed into, just BS. And I think that this is an opportunity for us to not only educate her, but actually make her pay into the damages that she would possibly bring about to our organization, because she not only named the organization, she named me personally. So that was a personal attack against Jeranisha Duncan Boyd. I only found the organization. I'm the executive director here, but I'm governed by a board here. So the things that happen throughout this organization is regulated. And even though that many of our small grassroots organizations don't have large financial departments, I have a consultant that works with me as a senior business manager. I have a administrative assistant that's here that's doing the bookkeeping, and everybody that know common sense with COVID, that the IRS is kind of backlogging. The IRS is still trying to play catch up. The IRS is still doing a lot of things or whatever. So we actively do have our 990 file for 2021. And then we just have to get the one file for 2022. We have 2020 already filed. So, and another thing to uplift is that we didn't go find Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter found the organizations that was doing intentional work, that was making a difference and making an impact in community. Because if you remember, at that time, Breonna Taylor was murdered, George Floyd was murdered, and then also a Black trans man was murdered in Florida, Tony McDade. And so that's the reason why they feel like they had failed us, and felt like some of that money should came to us, because of all Black individuals was murdered by police including a Black trans man, where Black communities try
And
to
did nobody know nothing about him like that.
Right. Well, no, they knew about it, but they try to make it seem like that he bought it on himself. He should have just, listened to the officers and all this other crazy stuff they were saying only because of his gender identity. But we can go on and say that George Floyd bought it on himself just simply for being Black. We could say the same thing about Breonna Taylor. We never know exactly what happened with these cases. We just know Black folks that were murdered by police, and that's what Black Lives Matter say they stand up for. That's who they advocate for. And so in this situation, you had a Black trans man that was murdered. They raised all this money. They wanted to put the money out, so they put the money out, and the money was general operating dollars. So anybody that know about general operating dollars, that means that you can move the money however you see fit, as long as you're taking care of the organization. So I see no problem if I got a pinch of the money and went out and secured the building, the permanent home for Take Resource Center, so we can stop paying a lease every month. We can have a big enough space.
But that's what they gave you the money to do, is to help the organization.
Absolutely. And I just think that, this person is just not knowledgeable. And I just think that she's more about, being in the light, being seen. Y'all know a few years back, one of the restaurants here in Birmingham had did some racial things to some of the customers. Y'all remember that? She started a GoFundMe, and then people reported the GoFundMe to the GoFundMe administrators, and they paid all those hundreds of $1,000s back to those people. And so this is possibly an opportunity that if you want to, target this community, she already think that Black trans women, especially, is the erasure of women. How could trans women replace cisgender women? That's stupid. Like, why would you even have that conversation?
Well, I thank you for the work that you do in the community. I thank you for the stuff that you got going on all the time, because you have been a recipient of many awards. You have awarded many trans women, and you got things that's going on this week in Birmingham for Trans Empowerment Week. So thank you for everything that you do. And y'all follow Darenisha Boyd Duncan on all her social media platforms and her organization. Thank you, Darenisha.
Keep up the good work, Darenisha.
All right, thank y'all so much for having me.
Awesome job.
Right. Shout out to Darenisha. Also, now I want to bring in
Darenisha long-winded.
Oh, you're very.
Oh, you shit, Mama can talk. All right, Darenisha.
Yeah, and one thing I've learned about these organization founders and stuff, they all are.
They talk.
They intelligent.
And that's why they're able to get the money that they get and stuff, and be able to make the moves that they can move, because they can talk. Right now, speaking of talking, let's welcome in my niece. This is Regina Livingston Tinga, Natalia Scott Dupree.
What's up, Natalia?
Hi, Natalia.
Hey, how are you?
How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. And I want to say happy Trans Empowerment Week, and thank you for all the work that you do and for your trans individuals. And your organization is called Unspoken Treasure, right?
Unspoken Treasure Society, yes.
And where is it located?
We are based out of Gainesville, Florida, and we have a drop-in center in Jacksonville, Florida, and a chapter in Atlanta, Georgia.
What's the hidden treasure no one speaks of?
Huh?
What's the hidden treasure nobody's speaking of?
It's Unspoken Treasure Society. And so it's unspoken. We won't speak on that.
Okay.
And that is that. So you just recently got a building, right? And you had a grand opening. Tell me about that.
Well, we actually secured the building back in January. And so the building was only supposed to be my office. And a good friend of mine was renting out the building doing hair. And so when I entered the building, he kept saying, I don't think me and you are going to last in here together long, because in a building you walk in, you think you run the place. He kept saying that. So I just started mentioning to him, this building feel like it's supposed to be mine. I just felt like that. And so a couple of months later, he came to me and gave me the option to stay because he was moving to Baltimore to start teaching school. And he gave me the option to take over the lease. And so we went back and forth a little bit, and I had to go back and forth with my board a little bit. And once we secured the yeses from the board and my accountant and my everyone who the advisory board, we were able to make a deal out of it. And so now we have our drop-in center in Duval County.
Well, I'm glad. I'm happy for you. Tell me what kind of things that you do, what your organization do for trans individuals.
Okay, so we offer support groups. We have a youth support group, a youth family support group. We offer, we have a program called Purple Orchid, where we bring trans women of color as well as cis women of color together to break down the stigmas that goes on between the two, to also help to bring an end to epidemic, because that's something that's big. We're trying to bring an end to the HIV and AIDS epidemic. So one of the big components to that is bringing two genders together who have always been opposite, who's always been kind of in competition or feeling like they're in competition. And so it's more to break down these stigmas and these barriers so that we can have allies to stand with us. And it may not work in this lifetime, but we have been making way across the state of Florida. We have been making a difference because when the women and their daughters come and sit and listen to the stories of African-American trans women, they see that we go through the same thing, as well as they see that we're sleeping with the same men. And once they realize that, it'll be so much better off, and we can help each other to keep each other from getting HIV by being allies with one another.
Well, I congratulate you on the things that you are doing in the community. It is Trans Awareness Week, and I want to bring awareness to all the organizations, well, some of the organizations that I can and that I can reach out to. And I'm so glad that you are doing great things in Florida. So congratulations to you. And thank you so much. And thank you so much for all that you're doing. Thank you for coming to Our Point of View. And you've always been a supporter for Our Point of View. You always advertise with us, and you watch the show faithfully, so I really appreciate it. So we will always support you. Y'all reach out to Natalia and Unspoken Treasure Society in Florida if you need any kind of help or assistance.
We also plan to support your journey to Queens. So
yes,
yes. Thank you.
Yes.
See, Regina, that's what I'm talking about. Give back to community.
Regina. Do y'all teach voice too?
Do we teach voice?
Yeah. For the up and coming girls who ain't quite got it. Because baby, you fish down, but I'm talking for the up and coming girls coming. Do you teach them voice?
Voice is something that I think you have to kind of practice on, and you have to, it takes some time. It's some coaching have to take place. It's a lot of things have to take place, unless they have the finances to go to get the surgery and have their voice box scratched.
Oh,
and that's the thing that they doing now. Natalia, thank you so much. Y'all, y'all go reach out to Natalia. Follow her on all social media platforms. Unspoken Treasure Society in Florida, doing big things, making moves. I love you, niece. It's so good to see you. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Good night.
And my last but not least is also for the Mahogany Project. I am an influencer for the Mahogany Project. I've worked with the Mahogany Project on so many events and things like with voting and things for trans women, trying to get knowledge on things that they need for like healthcare and all that kind of stuff like that. So I really appreciate everything that this organization does for the city and for our individuals that's working in Bernice McFarland.
Hello.
Hi, Bernice.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing. How are you?
I'm doing all right, Josh.
Tell me a little bit about the Mahogany Project. Well, tell the people about a little bit about the Mahogany Project and your mission.
So the Mahogany Project is a grassroots organization focused on decreasing social isolation, stigma, and acts of injustice in TQ LGBT+ communities of color. And we also operate the first Black trans-led, Black trans-founded physical space here in Houston.
Well, congratulations on that. And you just got an award. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about Bernice. It's so funny because Bernice was talking to someone. I guess they may sent him an email and they was telling him they don't know why he do the things he's doing or something like that because he don't do anything for community. And I guess there's something that they got going on. You know, I guess community people be having their little beefs or whatever. And I see the work that Bernice does. So I'm like, really? And so then after that, like these people start hitting Bernice up about awards they want to give Bernice. So I'm like, oh, every time he tell me, guess what I got, Judge? I was like, what? I'm getting an award for this. I'm getting an award for that. I said, this person told you you don't do nothing for community. So how are they giving you these awards if you're not doing anything for community? So congratulations to you on the awards that you're getting. Tell me about one of the awards you're getting this weekend.
Yes, I'm actually getting an award this weekend from Equality Texas. And Equality Texas is a policy organization here in Texas that works throughout pretty much the South, not just through Texas. And they're actually giving me an award named after Monica Roberts. I'll be the second person to get it and the first Houstonian.
Well, good. I'm so proud of you. Tell me some of the things that you have done in community work here in Houston.
Yeah, so one, we started the Mahogany Project out of the death of China Gibson, who was a Black trans woman who lived here in Houston by way of New Orleans, Louisiana. I saw a live video after China had died of a guy begging and pleading with the police officer to cover up her body as she bled out in the parking lot. And that like broke my heart. And so literally that day I started advocating for better lives for just trans people as a whole. As a non-binary person, there's a lot of resources that are not provided to non-binary people, just like they're not provided to just trans people as a whole. So some of the things that we do at the Mahogany Project is we also believe in funding Black joy. So we do a lot of community events to decrease social isolation and to engage our community with one another. Because we live in Texas, there's a lot of hateful shit that goes on. And so we find ways to bring community together and build better bonds. We help provide mutual aid. We help people get their names and gender marker change, and we also pay for those fees. We pay for people to have their documents notarized, whether that is for your name or gender marker, or if you have medical documents you need notarized. We also provide transportation services for people who need to get to medical appointments, as well as connected resources. So if you need to get medical assistance, get on hormones, or just go to a doctor in general, we're able to help you do those things as well.
And we are having a gender marker name change event December 14th. Right?
Yep.
December 14th, the Mahogany Project is going to sponsor that event where you can come down and talk to lawyers about getting your gender marker change and your name change. And so if you're interested in that, hit me up or hit up the Mahogany Project on all social media platforms. And Bernice, I thank you so much. And thank you for all that you do for the Mahogany Project, and a happy Transgender Awareness Week.
Yes, and I'll actually be over later today with your donation for Queen as well.
How you doing? See, look at God. All right. Yes, I love it. So thank you so much, Bernice, and thank you for all that you do in community. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Bernice.
No problem. Later, y'all.
Yeah, I will. Later. And he also supports our point of view. So he was one of the sponsors for our Panelist, for our point of view. So thank you, Bernice, so much for all that you do. So that was my
It's like some static here. You hear it? Is that
that's what somebody just told me. Let me see if I can put my things on. Hold on. Let me change. Those things gotta change everything. There's too much going on up here.
I hope them rulers still up. You know, Diamond give me, she go to bed at 7:30.
Hello? Okay, can y'all hear me?
Good. That's better.
That's better?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Well, speaking of them rulers, we're going to bring them on in, child. How about that?
Let's bring them in.
Let's bring them in, because I see them sitting in the queue. I can't move nothing. I don't know how to move this out the way. Okay. Let's welcome in the rulers of the universe, everybody. Who down in there? Because I can't see nothing. Let me see. Oh, they coming back. Oh, okay. Well, we're going to get the rulers in here in just a minute. And we're going to talk to the rulers, because I didn't intend for that segment to go as long as it did, but it did go long, and I'm so glad. I wanted them to highlight those organizations that does do things in our community. And shout out to Dwayne Crowder in Atlanta, Georgia, because he's doing things in community there. He even have a house that is for trans women who's looking for a place to live, and they help them get jobs and all kinds of stuff like that and get back on their feet. So shout out to him.
He's having a whole national summit, this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday going on. So if you're in the Atlanta area, definitely come on out to the Marriott Marquis downtown and get some good entertainment, some good panel discussions. It's gonna be a lot going on.
Yes.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Y'all come on and do that. And while the rulers get ready, I'm gonna run these ads for that's going on for all the organizations, and we'll be right back. Yeah, you gotta press the button. No, you gotta press the button. I'm a girl. What you want? And we are back, and it is Trans Empowerment Week right here at our point of view.
Those ads was going fast. You had to be a speed reader to read those ads.
Which I slowed them down.
I mean, they was going quick.
I slowed them down. That's why I'm gonna play them as much as possible. I slow them down, and just in case they didn't miss something, I'm gonna go back. Okay, because I can't only got so long to put them up, in the gist or whatever. Yeah. Look at that! If I tell you the rulers of some cheese, oh my God, I love it. Right now, let's welcome in Miss Black Universe Grand, Amir Nye Cabaret. Ready, we'll get Trina there because he's looking.
Come on in, Grand.
Guys, how are you?
You're not
Hey. Welcome to Our Point of View.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, and we're going to welcome in the rulers of the other rulers of the universe. Wait. Oh, you got. Oh, I said, what happened to him? Diane Malachi Star and Diamond Friends. Hey, Ruler.
Hey.
All right.
Y'all in the alley somewhere? Come out wherever you are.
We at a table.
Are y'all on set?
Yes. You know, we lit up over here, man.
I ain't no tell y'all might be at the Tyler Perry studio. And what's that other show that Queen Sugar? That's what Amir might be at.
might be.
Okay, well, congratulations to all of you. I'm so happy for all of y'all.
Thank you.
For some of y'all, it has been a long time coming, you know, because y'all have been in the system for so long. And then you have some that is new to the system that said, hey, baby, I'm here and I ain't taking no for an answer, okay? I'm going to rule the universe. So congratulations to all three of you. I'm so happy for you. And y'all did a hell of a show. It was a great pageant. The boys were so good. The girls was good. Diamond.
What, baby?
Girl, where you be coming up with these ideas for these presentations? If I tell you every year, I don't know how you try to top that. Girl, we something. This woman got a whole bird on her shoulder. Where you come up with these ideas?
This year, actually, I didn't come up with the idea this year. I just went with the flow. He asked me to trust him. I normally come up with the idea, and we play off each other, etiquette tour. So this particular year, I didn't come up with it. I just kind of went with it. He asked me to trust him, and I did. And it worked. I won presentation.
It worked amazingly.
Yeah. I think you and Sheena and Yasmin, a lot of people don't remember Yasmin used to win presentation all the time. I think you, Sheena, and Yasmin are like presentation queens.
Baby, put the stamp on it. Do you hear me? It's something that you'll never forget.
Oh, good.
Also, speaking of presentation, Amir came in that motherfucker with every white fox that they could find. Okay. Let me tell you something. The amount of money y'all spent, I'm so glad y'all won because I knew y'all would have went home to lights being off and being put the next week. Y'all put a corn on that stage. Do you hear me? And I understand that with white fox thing, they have to dye them that white, right?
Yeah.
Like they don't even become that white.
It probably took about 3 weeks of bleaching, yeah.
See, that's a different type of corn.
Yeah.
That's my brother. That's that Chelsea Pearl. That's that Chelsea Pearl type of drag that you had put on there.
Listen,
you would never say, I'm not coming back no more.
And then my brother stepped in there and I'm painting people and I'm just looking over at him and say, formal wear was the first category. I said, God damn, that's nice. Like I won't even I'm not saying I didn't expect you to be good, but I don't know what I was expecting, right? I looked over and I said, God, oh, you remember I winked at you?
You did, yeah. I remember.
I said, whoa. I was in my head flipping. I said, whoa. He just kept coming. I said, God damn. And then he said, since I know y'all want Raquel's son to win, but I'm going to get up here and I'm going to get a presentation and I'm going to spin like Raquel.
And I'm going to make y'all go up.
He spin like Raquel. Do you hear me? Y'all did the shit.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And it's always good to go to a pageant where, like, when people leave the pageant outside of, the people having their girlfriends, but majority of people leave saying, oh, these people won. This is a fair night. It was no shady stuff. It was like, oh, it's a fair competition. So it's no drama and backlash. So it's always good when you can leave a pageant and people feel that way.
I hadn't been to a pageant that good in so long when everybody was good. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes. I haven't been in that in so long.
I mean,
how they brought back the essence of props and all that kind of stuff, using the props for sportswear. I remember my daughter had did the revolving door and all that. So I love the fact that you brought that aspect back to Black Universe. Zion, tell me about your experience and what it means to you to be now called a ruler.
For me, believe it or not, it's really just starting to hit me for real. When I was actually doing the pageant, Friday night I got sick. So I actually had the flu when I was competing, and I didn't know I had the flu. So I really couldn't bask in the moment because I was sick. But now that I'm back to good health, it's really soaking in. I'm like, I don't really want this pageant. So it's kind of soaking in now, but it really feels amazing. I don't take it lightly because I know what I was able to do on my first try. A lot of people have attempted for a lot of years. And, you know, some people have left here, you know, attempting to be a ruler and haven't been able to do that. So I'm definitely appreciative of it, and I don't take it lightly, but I really, really feel amazing. I really do.
Diamond, same question for you. You know, it's been a long time coming. You tried so hard, but you never gave up. And regardless if you went somewhere else, you always went back to Black Universe. And it was like destined, and there was something that you wanted. And you was not going to stop until you got it. So you got it now. So how you feel?
For me, it's like, you know, sometimes you wake up, you like, it's a dream come true. The crown, you wake up and the next morning you see the crown next to you, like, girl, these people don't crown me. And you're thinking about all the years that you invested in it, and it was really worth it. I just have to expound upon what he just said. You know, some of my sisters didn't make it, you know, and they really wanted to be it. And I can remember the conversations night after night, you know, talking about it when we were preparing together to even run against each other. But we've all wanted to, you know, to accomplish one thing, and that was to be Miss Black Universe. And one of the reasons why, because we saw, you know, as coming up, we saw the trailblazers, you know, over the years, you know, make this pageant become, we saw the beginning to what it is now, 30 years later. I wasn't there at the truly beginning because I'm not going to say I'm old, but I will say that I came in kind of like somewhere in the middle, and I saw it grow, and I wanted to be a part of our community and give back in when I become it, give back to the community as well. But I am so elated and I am so happy. Yes. Trust me, it is definitely a dream for me. 7 tries. Baby, it's the year of completion for me. So thank you.
When you contested number 7 as well?
No, I was number 4 this year.
Okay, number 4. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can't zoom in on the rulers. They really want to see you. We're gonna have them come in. Same question for you, Amir. It's been a long time coming for you also. How do you feel about now being a ruler?
I'm very excited about it. So to answer your question, Trent, I was actually contestant lucky number 7.
Okay.
Yeah, you always save the best for last. There only was 7 contestants, and I was number 7. But it feels amazing. Like I talked about this in my question and answer. It feels like you really are a part of a family. You know, it's like Diamond and Zion said. It's kind of it's a dream come true. I mean, this is my 3rd time, and I had promised myself that, you know, this was my 3rd and final time, whether I win, lose, or draw. I think I was just kind of, you know, juicing myself up to prepare myself for the greatness at the end of the night. So it feels amazing. I'm excited to see, you know, what the next 365 days are going to be like. And, you know, people are excited to see us, you know, just as we're excited to be the rulers of the universe. So
they are excited. What y'all had to say to the rulers?
Diamond. Now, you know, I've been through this journey with you, right? And also Castadine, and all y'all want to be a part of this Black Universe really, really, really bad. That was your 3rd time, I believe, in that position when it gets down to 2 people. What was the feelings that you was feeling in that moment before they called your name?
For me, it was like, okay, when you start, and people always say that it's not something that you think about when you hear categories called out. You just kind of have to know that if you're consistent, you can win. So in that moment, I was like, oh, I guess they're going to tell me no again, you know, but just to hear my name, you know, it shocked me. And I started getting throughout the night, you kind of get people give you that wink, that like, great job, you know, this, that, and the other. But for me standing there, I was like, okay, I'm in this position again. This is my 3rd time. 2 first time I got first runner up, and just to be there the 3rd time, I was thinking, well, if they give it to, this is all or nothing. I've given everything I can do and give at this moment. If they don't see that my heart is here, I don't know what else. I mean, but it was just all or nothing for me. But I probably would have came back knowing me, wanted to be it so bad. I would have came.
Listen, that's what I was just gonna tell him. Mir said this was my third and final time. I said people say that up until their 10th time. I ain't coming back no more. I remember being at Continental with Jasmine Bonet, and the girls getting ready to go back to the 5, and I don't think she made it that year. And Mocha Montree said, "Girl, this is it for me." Jazz looked up and said, "Girl, please."
That when they was going, the curtain was going down on them, and Jasmine was doing like this. And so her girl, come on here. Neil, would you have anything to say to the room?
Well, okay. When you're running for something like Universal, a lot of people have expectations on you. But what's like your personal goal for the year? Zon, you can start first.
I think my personal goal is, first of all, just to enjoy my reign. I know a lot of the expectations that people set on us are actually they're not from the promoters or like the owners. A lot of the expectations are set from spectators and like potential contestants and stuff like that. So I think first of all, I just want to enjoy myself. I want to make my reign as impactful as possible. So obviously doing some form of community service and make sure I'm giving back as a king and actually taking care of the universe, but making sure I'm enjoying myself. I build a genuine relationship with my queen, both of my queens, to make sure after this experience, we can honestly say not only are we a court, but we're actually family members and friends. So that's big for me.
I mean, how the hell your lash fall off in question?
What'd you say?
How the hell your lash fall off in question?
It was that Patti LaBelle.
And when you said Patti LaBelle, I hollered.
I had to have a recovery statement somewhere somehow.
Okay. And you had did Patti for talent, then you like Patti LaBelle.
So,
eyelashes
same thing for you, Amir. Your goals, was it your goals, Neil?
Yeah, like your own personal goal, because like people have all these expectations, but what's your personal goal for the year?
Well, to be all that I can be. I can only be me.
Are you going to the army?
Yes, of course. Why not? Doing the pageant was a war. So why not? No, to be like, again, to piggyback what Zion said, just to be, be all that I can be. Everybody has expectations for yourself, for you, but you got to have set your own goals. I mean, my goal is to be the best and, the most premier entertainer that I possibly can be. I mean, it's not easy. I'll say this. It's not easy for the boy queens. They give us a hard time, but, just to show them that, we're here and we're just as equal as anyone else.
Why do you feel like boys get a hard time? Queens have a hard time?
Why do I feel that way? Well, I'm going to speak for myself. I'm going to say that. I'm going to speak for myself. I feel like they have a hard time because sometimes, personally for me, life just kind of gets in the way sometimes of entertaining or in the way of entertaining. But however, I think that, with the position that I'm in right now, I just have to make sacrifices and make it work.
And sacrificing that beard. You might well stop growing it because you got to be in geisha all year long.
Yeah.
I know you don't want to disappoint your trade.
Hey, but you better get you one that glue on.
No, again, that's part of the sacrifice. I'm willing to make that change, and you'll see more. I can't, I promise.
Because I told him at America's Bearded Queen, if you even get a goatee, you gonna forfeit your crown. Diamond, what are your goals you have set for yourself as the queen?
For me, it's just has been one of the things that, like I've said before, in 2010, just to bring back the style of sophistication that this pageant was built upon. So that is my ultimate goal, is to be to show and be examples of what a ruler truly is. Not to say that those examples before me wasn't, but just to bring the pageant back to what it was built upon. And Randy had a vision, and I want to make sure that I uphold that vision that Randy, set forth, and his expectation of his queen. So I'm not going to sit here and say, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do it. No, that's impossible, especially with having a job 9 to 5 every day. But what I can do is be the best and reign as best as possible as I possibly can. and do what it is that I can do as Miss Black Universe, and whatever help I can be, I'm there. So that's the goal that I would set for myself.
When did they lose the sophistication?
In the comments, I want. What you say, Trent?
When did they lose the sophistication? No, I'm just playing. Go ahead.
I didn't hear. We can't hear y'all. Y'all.
No, y'all.
No, you spoke of bringing back the sophistication that the system once had. When did they lose it?
I'm not gonna answer the question, but I know that personally, we have a lot of supporters, and people really want to see certain things, and like Zion was saying, that it's not about the system itself that has the expectations. A lot of times, it's just our patrons that want to see certain things, or expect to see from a ruler. So I won't say that it was just kind of lost. I think that, just like I said, the people, the owner, the people speaks. That's who comes. That's who support us. So we want to give them what they're looking for.
I'm really excited to see.
Y'all trying to get Baxter what he's looking for.
Oh, y'all running for Baxter?
Yeah. Look, so Ronald Cox said, "You all spend too much on Universe to get validated by a system that don't do nothing for their king and queen, and they bias against people of particular size just to fit on a mean girl and boy sorority. Just make me understand the logic."
Ronald Lynn.
Well, the thing is, you don't have to understand the logic. You don't have to understand the logic. Don't run for it.
Again, I don't know if, when someone is not a part of something, they can only see what, the outside looking in. But for me, as we have a family unit. I'm a former Miss Black America, so a lot of the girls are former, MBA and MBU. So I don't look at it as it's a waste of time. Sometimes we have to stop looking for our organizations always put us down and always looking for these big, this money. You don't know what it is if you haven't become it. You have to wait until you step into that role, then you'll probably know. Just to say it outside of what you think it is. I don't know about Mean Girl, because I do know a few of them that are, they put their heart and soul in being this, and a lot of them are legends in our community. So I wouldn't just speak up on something I don't know. I would speak up on something I do know.
Oh, that's how girl, you can talk. Go ahead, Dan.
I'm so excited about the three of you, because I think y'all are so different in so many ways. That you have a first timer who won, Diamond, who's like the seasoned vet, Amir, who's a boy queen. It's just it's so diverse amongst the winners that I'm just really interested in seeing how your year is going to go.
Yeah. And you know what? Universe is one of those pageants where we really do watch the king and queens. Mm-hmm. And we really watch to see, because we expect you guys, because it's such a fashion forward pageant, we expect you guys to always burn it for us. And I know we don't give y'all no money towards that, but we just expect it in the community. How big is that pressure for you guys?
Honestly, I don't feel pressure, because I feel like if something comes to you naturally, all you can really do is put your best foot forward. With me putting my best foot forward, I mentally made note that you can't please everyone, and I'm not going to try to please everyone. But what I am going to try to do is be the best version of myself, and either you're going to love it or you're going to hate it. But I think the fact that I accepted that in the beginning, I know it's a lot of criticism to come. I think I'll be okay, and I think that's going to keep me from feeling pressure, because I'm just trying to be the best me I can be.
Well, for me,
let him answer that also.
We'll come back. Sometimes it is a little, and for me, it is a little pressure sometimes, because again, the expectations are so high, and you just want to make sure, like Diamond said, you want to meet those expectations of the spectators and the people that are actually coming out, to support you. So it is a little pressure, but also like Zion said, just be the best you that you can be. I've always been told the way you win is the way you need to look. So my ultimate goal is to look the way that I looked on that night. And
did Savannah get you too?
Who?
Okay. Stupid.
The past is the past. I'm a ruler now.
But let me say,
Diamond, you can answer now.
For me, I don't think it's a lot of pressure when you have a wardrobe already. I got about a lot of stuff in there over the years that I've collected. So when you have a wardrobe and you're ready to step into the role, it shouldn't be any pressure because to me it will naturally come. And I've been a national title holder before, and for me it's been exciting. And I'm just gonna take it and run with it because I love it. This is what I want to be, and you're gonna see that during the year. This is what Diamond truly wanted to be. A lot of people have asked me, "Am I gonna retire?" No, I'm not going to retire. I am going to keep going on to whatever path that after universe. But no, I really love this, and I hope after my reign, I can be able to work alongside in the system with the owners or the board or what have you.
So
Damn, you are so well spoken. I would love to sit in an interview with you.
So when will we see the
I'm
rulers?
gonna fight you tomorrow when I see you tomorrow.
No, you are well spoken for real.
Thank you.
So when will be the next time we see? When will be the next time we see the rulers out? Like the next pageant or event you'll be at?
Well, we're working on King and Queen. It is because I don't know a few of you guys know that I just started with Southwest. So for me,
congratulations.
It's I've already passed the 6 months. Now I got to work on the other. Up until the end of the year, I work Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But I'm trying to move my schedule around so I can kind of be at make some appearances like King and Queen. We both want to go. We both are excited. And then the next week is Diamond and South, which is my 10th year anniversary. So I want to kind of get out there and wear that crown because
I did you for that too, right?
Yeah.
A long time.
You
I'm
always
old
been
sis
one of
yet.
the lucky ones to get that time off, girl.
Huh?
You've always been one of the lucky ones to get that time off for training.
Well, that's what she put it out there. I'm past my 6 months, so I can show out a little bit now. I'm past that 6 months.
Yeah.
Well, we're
actually,
so excited
has
to see
me
what you
through
got.
a few of them because when I won Miss Utopia, he did me for the
really sorry about
we don't speak of the foolish.
I'm really sorry about that you had to go through that. They really what the people want to see from the rulers is y'all to be very visible, and that's what I got from listening to people. So they really want to see y'all visible. Of course, they want to see y'all look y'all best and look good. So I really hope that you can please the masses because, like Zion said, it's not the people that you work for. It's the people that you working for. You know what I'm saying? So I wish y'all the best of luck, this year. I know y'all gonna look fabulous all year long.
Without a doubt.
And so I hope y'all have an amazing reign. And kudos to you both. And all three of y'all, Bob. I said both, all three of y'all.
Thank you.
And thank y'all so much
for having us. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we will be trolling, trust me. We will be trolling and we will be watching. And we will be they go send us the pictures and stuff like that. So guess what?
We'll be ready.
Okay.
We'll be ready.
Y'all got to come back and see us now.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely have to come back.
We would love to be back.
And before y'all go, we need the rulers to come up to the camera so they can see what y'all look like because they dying to see what y'all look like. So
it's such a big table, but let's try to get close.
I'm probably gonna have on my house shoes. You want to see what I look like?
Girl, I got on some sweatpants up under. I'm like RuPaul in this.
Y'all so pretty. Y'all
okay.
So pretty.
I feel like I look like what's her name?
Y'all all coordinated. Y'all all coordinated.
Yeah,
they almost got.
Y'all started that good already.
So.
And they almost got matching asses.
I'm dead.
I feel like Dorinda Clark with this hairstyle. I just really feel like
you still here just by his grace.
Okay. Diamond, I really want.
Thank y'all so much. We love y'all, and we're so happy for y'all, and we're looking so forward to seeing what y'all do in the universe. And we appreciate y'all for stopping by our point of view. Y'all have a beautiful night, and y'all go follow the rulers. We love y'all.
Right, thank y'all. See you later.
Bye, Pickle friend.
Bye, boo.
Yes, y'all shout out to the rulers. That was fun. I'm glad they stopped.
I can't wait to see them this year.
I actually Diamond is somebody who her personality, I would like her to be a guest on the show one week. We just kiki just a whole episode with us because I think she might be good.
I think they're gonna be good. I think they're really gonna be good. And I can't wait to see what they got. We're gonna go to commercial break. We'll be right back. Hey, Savannah.
That.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What, Neil?
No, I was going through this picture. It's something really intriguing about the Mr. EOY guy. Like, he's so cute and adorable to me.
Please save. Don't put no nut in him. Let him go. Long as it be entertaining of the year.
I mean, I would love him to entertain me just for a night, not a year.
We'll save it. Save.
If only for the night.
I this straw in my mouth. It shocks me because it's not the feeling, the natural feeling of a real straw.
Love dick though.
Do it feel like meat?
That's a love meat.
It could be silicone based. Shout out to Kennedy Davenport. Hey, sister.
She just won a pageant, right?
Yes, she did. Shout out to Kennedy.
So me and
her meme that we see in the show.
Oh, I need to find another meme with Kennedy.
We need no memes.
What you say?
Me and Kennedy and Portia. I got a picture from us this past week when I was in Houston. I was in Houston this past weekend, had a good time at the pageant. But I really miss Portia and Kennedy on the show. You know, I told Portia definitely I miss her on the show because
I don't miss Portia with that tapping ass phone.
Well, she moved, so maybe now it might be different. We'll bring her on the show because I'm sure they want to see. I'm sure they would love to see Kennedy in it. Hey, Roxy Andrews. Roxy Andrews is on here. Shout out to Roxy Andrews. Roxy, I wore your product the other night for Prideful. And also shout out to Savannah Westbrook. Savannah Westbrook have her own cabaret in Las Vegas. So you can now go to the Westbrook Cabaret and watch the Westbrook Cabaret live. If you are hit up Savannah Westbrook and go and do your own show in her cabaret. You have access to a whole stage to do a one-woman show. You can bring whatever you want to do. She even got dancers. Just if you need some dancers, she got some dancers there. All kind of just going out at the Westbrook Cabaret. I'm lining some up, and we might be going to the Westbrook Cabaret to do the finale. So, you know,
when you say dancers, you mean like Magic Mike type dancers or Sugar Bear them type dancers? Like
they in the cuff, like they can be the Magic Mike, and then they go into the Sugar Bears.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, you know, So you got access to the outlet. I'm gonna put that out in there because we want to make okay. She said, "Come on, I want to do our point of view Tuesday, Wednesday in Las Vegas for the finale for our point of view." So let us know. And guess what? The thing about it is, we need to sell 25 seats. Period. Because that's all it is. It's 25 seats. We need 25 of y'all to come down and party with us in Vegas for our finale. And we're going to sell tickets online, but we don't want y'all to come.
Just 25? Because I'm going to have a party in my room. I'm going to have a party in my room for 25 people.
What would they be doing in there?
But they're not going to come to our point of view. We want them to buy tickets online. What we trying to do?
I tell you, I'm still bad for the person cleaning the room.
Between you and Dominique, but so you guys look out for that. We want to do that for our finale. But that's what we want to do. We want to make our point of view weekend. Weekday, and the rooms are cheap. Of course, the finale is gonna be in June. So we had it in July last year, but it was supposed to be in June. Shout out to Nicole Love Dupree. Hey Nicole.
That's Nicole.
So yeah, we need 25 of y'all to come on, buy these tickets and come and join us on a Tuesday, Wednesday. We're gonna move up out of here on Thursday to go back to work.
Catch it.
Y'all know I'm doing queen. So yeah. Let me see what. Okay, listen. I want to bring note to this. But I'm a Broadway lover. I'm a music lover. I'm an old fan of old Hollywood and all that. And I love black legendary. I love black legendary women. I love black women. And Lena Horne was one of my favorite beautiful women, along with Josephine Baker, growing up and down the Ross and all the rest of them legends. And Lena Horne has officially got her a theater on Broadway. We talked about this on our point of view before, but now it is officially open. She has made history as the first African-American woman to have her own theater on Broadway. So congratulations to Lena. Yes, work, Lena. Love.
She always said she got a name. She always said that.
And she always said she got a name. And guess what? It's on Broadway now. And we're going to show the opening. It's a little video that I had saw. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Oh, that's nice.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, well, I want to put the first play that they're going to put in it and whatever it is, I don't care.
You think it's gonna be The Color Purple or something?
No, Color Purple is gone now. It's not on Broadway anymore. But my friend Antoine Smith is in the MJ musical, so if y'all go to he plays Barry Gordy, so y'all go check it out. But I can't wait. I want to go and see that. This weekend, Giselle Bobby Royale had her turnabout in Houston. Now she did Orlando. Then she did Houston, and I made a little video, a little clip of some of the turnabouts that I saw. So let me show you. Houston has show.
You know what?
Houston has show completely out. If I tell you, I was so irritated I wasn't there. But no, I was irritated I wasn't there. Then I was glad I wasn't there.
Yeah,
but anyway,
no shot.
so congratulations to Giselle.
Which one won?
So this is who won.
That's Whitney Houston.
That's Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston won. So
Okay.
that's who won. But then I saw when I
they got a crown too?
I guess she gave him a little crown. Ain't that cute? And then like this is Joe.
Ooh.
Baby, let me tell y'all something.
Joe.
Yeah, that.
If I tell you Joe was so sick.
I was horrible.
Yeah.
Joe was so sick.
Either way.
I'm gonna tell y'all something about Joe. For those of you who don't know, that is the person that did China for her funeral.
Really?
Yeah. That's who did her makeup and hair.
Let me tell you something. She looked real.
Oh, Joe said, I want to feel like a tranny.
Joe looked real.
Baby, Joe
looked real.
And let me tell you, I don't know. I talked about Kimora Fontenot on our show. She has body creams and scrubs and all that kind of stuff like that. Great product. I talk about her, and Kimora is like that is my trans little Kim. And so he's shaped and looks like a cross between Kimora and Brandy from Love and Hip Hop. Like
oh my God! See,
look at Joe. That man look like Brandy, y'all. Look, I no. What is it?
Prettier though. Prettier than Brandy. Bambi. Prettier than Bambi.
Oh yeah, right, yeah.
Let me tell you something. That child looked real. The
But
makeup
let me tell you
was so
though,
good. I like the hair.
the transformation was amazing. Giselle, I've heard that they trying to get her to do them in other places. So
I'm doing the one here in Atlanta.
Yeah,
I'm doing that.
they talking about doing another one in Atlanta. So
$5,000.
well, girl, let me go on take these things down and get y'all some of this.
You know that
you don't have to sing about. You can lip sync.
The person that did the Whitney Houston, I'll be your baby tonight. I'm your baby tonight. I would love to see Nicole do those type of songs for talent and stuff because it's just so much you can do with Whitney. And that's like one of my favorite Whitney Houston songs. I love that song.
And speaking of talents, let's talk about these pageants. USA Unlimited has canceled the pageant the week before Nationals. So this is the letter that I think it was a letter that they put out or something. Was it okay? No, okay. This was somebody said, warning, long rant. So it is with great sadness that I would not be competing for the USA Unlimited newcomer title. The pageant was canceled yesterday, 11/4/22. The pageant was canceled due to undisclosed reasons. I have my thoughts as to why, however, at the present, that's neither here nor there. I'm mostly disappointed and pissed the amount of money that was spent on my package. You know how we go on about that. So it was never said why they canceled the pageant, but even somebody messaged me in my inbox. I was like really doing something at the time when they messaged me. And so when I went back to go back check, anyway, they canceled the pageant. These people have been getting ready for this contest, and they canceled a week before. How do you do that? And that, like, these people have been spending. Do you know if they tell me the Queen is not happening December 10th? What?
Well, you know that's why I think if you cancel something so close to the date, you have to tell why you cancel it. It has to be like, bitch, my mama just died, or it has to be some crazy. It has to be something that I can like. Okay, I understand why you
put that bitch on ice. I don't give a fuck. It's a week before the pageant.
Because guess why? And you know, and why I say that is because guess what? If something was to a reason why I cannot come to the pageant, I'm gonna be barred. If I ain't got no valid reason like that.
That's
Is
why I
this
said you
the
have to
same
put out a
system?
valid reason.
Is this the same system with that dethrone that girl?
Yes.
See, they call themselves unlimited because it's no limit to the bullshit that they willing to pull. First, he watch his queen get crowned, and all he can think about is, I can't wait till she untucks so I can buy me a piece. You know what I'm saying? Then they let these people get ready and they're gonna cancel. I would drive to his house and kick him in his
May I speak to James, please?
motherfucking balls. Do you hear me?
And I'm gonna dump all these receipts on your lawn. Cause child, like what did honestly speaking? Wait. So y'all ain't even said nothing. y'all ain't even said nothing. See, and then so after that, maybe 2 days later, this post came out. It's
I'm
right
so
up.
mad at them, and I wasn't even getting ready. I'm mad at these motherfuckers.
Child, it should have been right after that. Oh, okay. Dingo. Okay, so the Mr. USA Unlimited Bear, he resigned.
He ain't did nothing big. He ain't had no job.
He probably was going to look for honey or something.
He didn't resign.
Oh my God.
What do you
You probably performed at like the where the bands perform at like Southern Decadence and stuff in New Orleans.
They be having conventions and stuff.
They do have conventions and all kind of. They got all kind of stuff for them.
I think it's the state.
I don't know if I would want a bear.
I don't know what it is, but he resigned 2 days after that, and that was his first pageant that he won.
Really?
So that says a lot. If a person, this is your first pageant you won, and just like the good USA newcomer,
Have y'all called Nancy?
That dick bill got too high. That dick bill got too high. That's what it was.
I might need to call Nancy and see if she want to come on the show and explain to us.
And ask what's going on. You got her number.
Shout out to Alexis Gabrielle Sheraton.
Hi, Alexis.
Wayne, what's up, Alexis?
So yeah, I just don't know. Mr. US of A was this weekend. Shout out to Q Dominican Sanchez, Dominique Sanchez's son, who went on to win Mr. Gay US of A, but there was a tie between first runner-up and second runner-up. First runner-up and second runner-up, and the tie is usually broken with talent. And if it's not talent, I think it's interview.
I think they tied for talent, right?
Well, US of A Scott Burke made a post, and this was the post that he made. This past week at Mr. Gay US of A, an error occurred while announcing the first alternate and second alternate placement. Both contestants tied overall in the competition. When she had said it was a tie, we was going to break the tie with Clubber, I was like, oh, so they do something different over there at Missile. But I ain't think nothing of it. I'm like, okay. In US of A pageants, a tie is broken first by the talent category. Both contestants tied for talent. Traditionally, ties are then broken by the interview category, followed by the fashion category. Inadvertently, the fashion category was used to break the instead of interview. Jeremiah received 49 in clubwear and 44 in interview. Randy received 50 in clubwear and 43 in interview. As a result, Jeremiah should have been announced as first alternate and Randy as the second alternate. We have spoken to Jeremiah, Randy, and their promoters and explained what occurred. And since the error was ours, we have informed both of them that they would each receive the first alternate cash prize. US of A pageants believe in complete transparency when it comes to our pageants, which is why they post the scores on social media as quickly as we can. This allows everyone to see the results and to ensure accuracy in our competitions. So that's what happened, and they rectified the situation.
They both get the same money.
And long as they got to keep the money on, baby, listen.
Yeah. I was at the pageant, and when I tell you, so the pageant was a good pageant. It was like a really good pageant. The guy that got first runner up or now second runner up, Randy, he was good. The only because him and Q were the only two people that really stood out to me in club wear. And then in talent, contestant number 2 in talent, contestant 1, he slayed talent at the gate. He's like, bitch, knocked out the ballpark. And then the next good talent went into really like, the next like amazing talent went really like unto Q. Everybody else had like pretty good talent, but Q, he was like, it was another pageant that going into crowning, you knew exactly who was going to win. And so I don't really get caught up in first runners, but I was like, Q definitely won this pageant.
So, but I'm going to say this. Well, I always say US of A is a fair system. I don't know how many of y'all remember this, but we talked about Q Dominican Sanchez on the show before with the owner of US of A.
Yeah.
And stuff that went down at, I think it was at Newcomer, right?
No, it was
at Miss USA.
It was at Miss USA.
It was at Miss USA. And how Q and the owner like had some words in front of everybody in the system, that was watching. Q takes his things off because he felt disrespected, threw it down. I'm fuck this and this, and you're not gonna disrespect me. They went on a whole rant, but I guess things were okay. Q had thought about it. No, I want to be Mr. USA. Period. I don't know what was discussed, but he ended up winning.
Well,
and you get out your mouth. Clearly, he won the pageant. So,
I mean, he did like I didn't even think about it. Like I'm like, oh yeah, Q definitely won. Like club wear, he slam dunk club wear, and that's the category that I'm always confused about. I'm like, oh, I don't understand club wear.
Why don't they do formal wear?
well, from what I hear now, from what I'm hearing now, they're getting ready to change it to, I guess, formal wear. From what I hear, I don't know.
Good. I would like to see some juicy beaded formal wears. I really, because that
could have brought swimwear back for me.
That fucking.
You know what? Let me tell you.
Shout out to Joe. Joe is in the building. Joseph, you was really sickling on Wednesday night. I got my life.
So good, Joe. I'm worse
You know what? It real USA though. USA, and I guess because they had those steps that the boys had to go down, but they was really, really cunt this year. I mean, the boys were so soft and pussy this year. I'm like, oof, where are the men at?
I don't mind a pussy boy. I don't mind a pussy boy. I don't.
You know,
I live.
The same way I don't want to see a lot of women, trans women walking around like truck drivers in their heels marching down. I want the boys to give me.
I don't mind a big back bitch in her heels. I don't mind that either. I'll hang with that bitch, and I'll go to the mall with her, and I'll walk, and we'll look ahead like ain't nobody looking at us, like we turned it.
They need more people like you.
Yeah.
That's my very Andrew Caldwell.
Let me tell you something. I hangs out with my.
That's why Randy was so good, because Randy was like contestant number 6 or something, but he was the first masculine boy to come out, and like kind of because his
Randy
wasn't.
Yeah, Randy was the first masculine boy to come out.
That's the one that was first one up, right? Or second now.
Hello?
Yeah.
Y'all just look for somebody to beat y'all whole. Your people ain't got to be masculine.
No.
Randy ain't beating no hoes, baby.
No, but he gave an illusion.
Kennedy said no, ma'am.
He gave an illusion.
Let me ask you this too, Chevelle. Y'all started at US of A. Are y'all ranking interview now?
It's always been ranked.
No, they I know they rank, but like they really rank it now. Like interview wasn't like in order like it used to be. Those scores are too low.
No, I think it's low because it was
I'm gonna say this. Now I don't know. I need to go back and like asked.
So,
Kennedy's
I
on
talked
here.
to Scott. I
I
talked to
might
Scott.
have had a 20-something in interview, and I
A 27 and still got fourth. And I'm saying to myself, they ranking it heavy now, like they ranking the other categories.
No,
She
it's not that
said
trend.
they
It's
ranked
not
the
that trend.
only one now.
It's not preliminary night. So normally, if the four
That
of us was in
fucked the
there,
scores up because you got to look at it. Because Travion wins every interview every year with a 59 or 60. When I saw him with a 40 something,
that was his group.
You can't do that when all the other categories are ranked. They are ranked. You got to rank that one too, because
and the thing is, it was, and none of them was grouped separately. All of them was grouped together.
Yeah, everybody was grouped together.
But it's still ranked.
Them scores was extremely low.
But baby, when they said the child had a 27, then that he was fourth, and then the one that had the 44 was third.
Listen, if they would have called me for a 27, I would have looked around like I didn't know who they were talking about. I've been like,
And
you're not talking to
what?
me.
The thing is too.
But that didn't say that he was not good. It was just he was,
right there. Yeah.
Because I heard that the boys had a lot of good interviews, but they was only so many of them, so you had to rank them. Yeah. But I heard the boys' interviews was really good.
And I'm sure they were. So it's not like that he was bad. It was
the only thing
ranking.
The only thing I didn't like about the pageant was the bartenders, because they measure the alcohol, and I don't like nowhere that they measure alcohol.
No. I'm gonna say this. That has nothing to do with the pageant. That is on the venue. That is on the venue. That has nothing to do with the pageant.
I had to give the bartender like $30. I said, "Do not measure my alcohol. I'm gonna tell you when to stop. This is your tip. Now pour my alcohol. Do what I need you to pour it."
You might need to start bringing your own alcohol in too. So do they check your purse?
No.
But I don't know. I can't remember. But no, they didn't. But this is my first time at this venue. But anywhere that just measures alcohol is a turn off for me. Don't pour my alcohol in no little cup.
Just start drinking stuff straight. Do shots. That's why.
That's
do
what I
y'all
do.
know the difference in going to a black club and like going to a predominantly white club? Do y'all realize, like, when you go there, they do a lot of shots over there, but then
they do a lot of drinking. Period.
But then over here they do like they drinking. They drink and they mix drinks a lot. So but over here they shots. But the thing about over here, they shoot.
No.
Over here.
No, because so
maybe that would be up in rhythm.
Oh no, man! Don't say that.
Me and Scott went to the bar, and he was like, order your drink, and I was like, Crown Apple on the rocks, because I don't drink chasers, because I feel like the ice is the chaser. So they gave my cup, and it was like this much alcohol in there. I'm like, this is not Crown Apple on the rocks. So the man poured more of them.
$7 for a double shot of Hennessy the other day.
How much?
What's a black club? A predominantly black establishment where ain't nothing in there but African American or Latin Americans or something like that. That's what a black club is, to run. I know you know what that is.
Who asked that?
To run a Marshall.
Don't start that shit. You know what that is.
You know what it is. Well, you guys, that does end our night, and we thank y'all so much. We got some topics that we did not get to touch on tonight, but guess what? We got up for next week because they was real juicy and nasty. And Dominique did the topics this week, so we.
I know they was slutty. We ain't got time for one of them. We ain't got time for one.
We got time.
I know. That's why.
It's so funny because I want to do one of them, and I want to do the very first one.
Saying, why can't we extend? Y'all got somewhere to go?
I don't have nowhere to go, but I do have to pee.
Well,
and y'all know Jamie downstairs snoring for me. She back. Jamie back.
Who?
Jamie downstairs snoring because I got a pass to get ready for it, and I got to pay Jamie. So
listen, long as it ain't Savannah.
Huh?
Long as it ain't Savannah.
I work with Jamie.
Chevelle, go do those, go pee, and run that fast ad that you did again for those speed readers, and then we'll come back and do some more topics.
Okay, we'll do. We'll run it.
We're just gonna do one of what's your names?
Huh?
Okay, let's do it.
We're gonna run it because it's Transgender Awareness Week, and I need y'all to be aware. Okay, so we're gonna run it since they was real fast, and we'll run another. I'll be right back. Jamie down there. I want whatever that is, Jamie smoking down there. Get off of me, Jamie. Hey, baby, whatever that is, Jamie down there smoking, I want some of that. Do you hear me? Welcome back, y'all, to Our Point of View. Listen, we're gonna get some a couple of the Jamie back, girl. Get some of these topics in right quick because Dominique made them up this week. So, child, y'all know how it is when Dominique make up a topic. Everything is sexual.
It's all of them? Not all.
No, not all of them sexual. You know, not all of them are sexual.
What's the first one?
Because I had to get some Christian topics to do.
Yeah, I'm just saying. She not leaving until December 1st. Yeah, I think she leaves December 1st. So the first thing was, what's a healthy amount of sex you should have in a relationship? Child, listen. I'm gonna speak for myself because
Maya.
Because I have a hey Maya. I'm gonna speak for myself. I ain't been in a relationship in a long time. Not no committed. Is this weird? Not no committed relationship, but at this point, I've been looking for these. At this point, you come over here, you got to be ready. I'm just mean like at any time. I'm gonna have to be ready my damn self too. But like, yeah. At first, I don't think I was like that though. And I mean, that's probably and I think that now because I don't have nobody, but probably if they was here all the time, it probably wouldn't be like that. What you think, Dominique?
I mean, it's not a prerequisite, but I would prefer at least once a day. Once every day, at least once every day, and then I can take care of myself if I need anything else the other time of the day.
See, I was thinking twice a day.
Oh,
that's like when we get up in the morning when we get ready to go to bed.
Yeah, because usually like when me and Nathan were together, we would masturbate together in the morning and then have sex at night.
Do tell. Do tell.
Oh, bitch, that little dick almost choked me. Girl, I almost went down on her. Ooh, that little dick choked you. Trent, what you think? What is like?
I'm gonna have to agree with Diamante. Diamante said 3 times a week. I think 3 times a week is enough. I'm gonna say for me, because I be on set all day long. When I get done with all of that coming home, I ain't thinking about no ass. You know what I'm saying? And then if it gets to
I mean penetration all the time though.
I ain't getting my dick hard just to buzz when I got somebody next to me. We gotta fuck. Okay. I'm not getting my dick hard just let nobody suck me off. I can put water on my motherfucking hand. I can put lotion on my motherfucking hand if I want to feel a wet motherfucking anything. You know what I'm saying? To shoot. Let me tell you something. If my dick getting hard, I want to fuck. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Once a month, Zodiac, you gonna lose your lover. Listen. Once a month. But what I'm saying is, sometimes you be too tired. You just be too tired for this shit. Now listen, I've been around a long time. I'm in the 40s club.
But it
a little bit now.
But it's different. It depends on what I'm doing. Regularly, I would say maybe 3 to 4 times a week.
Okay.
So, it just depends on what mood I'm in. If I feel like being a boy, I feel like being a girl. It just depends on how much I want to take it.
Let them miss you, Zodiac. That's breaking up with them every month.
Ooh, because he said once a month.
Child,
Neil,
if we get up in the morning and it's time, it's like,
Oh, Diamante.
And then sometimes
you said what, Trent?
That was like she can eat ass every day.
And that's a different story, Diamante. Okay,
it don't have to be sex all the time. Like, damn.
So she said,
it could be like,
Amaya, you need twice a day.
Oh, Maya, ain't nobody that horny.
Amaya, I wish you like, girl. If we get up and roll up, we might be laying there for a minute. And then
you can't have 2 or 3 times a day. You can't have your partner cleaning that much nut out his booty.
But see, y'all think about it. Don't have to be fucking all the time. You gotta have penetration all the time.
And you know, and Amaya, I think Amaya is not. She ain't having the same type of sex that I'm having.
Okay. But if Flame say except every day except Tuesday, Taco Tuesday.
Lord have
mercy.
Child,
I don't taco too.
It could be other things. I'm just saying though, like.
Are you just talking about being intimate? You want to be intimate with them every day? Now that ain't nothing. Nothing's wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Every day. You know.
Okay, so look, I just found a page.
So like that right there.
What, Neil?
I would say that right there being intimate, like just holding, going to bed. I do that probably every day, except maybe like out of the month, maybe twice a month. I'm by myself. Other days, I'm with somebody.
Do you douche every day just so in case you need to be ready?
No, because when you with somebody, if it hits you in the moment, it hits you in the moment. Whatever consequence happens, it just happens.
Oh,
I don't know about that.
In that case, your hit is too close to shit.
And I probably be the head. No, see. That's why I say it ain't always got to be about penetration, though. Just because, see, I have a friend that I'm telling too much.
Anyway. So you're like, but yeah, because you can dry hunch.
Listen, if I want to have communion, I go to church every first and third Sunday. I go have communion with my church. I ain't bring nobody over there to have no communion with me.
Right.
Drinking on motherfucking table.
Since you come home from work, I'm waiting, shower, and get that meat ready. Please, your man at all times.
Lady, I would have been on set 18 hours, stressed out, coming home. And then
we're gonna get that meat hard and suck it out. We're gonna get it back to its natural state. I've been at home waiting on you all day. Yes, Lord. Yes, I'm telling you. Wait, Amaya saying.
Amaya.
I can't even take moms no more because I have to be able to see.
She said, never mind.
Amaya spitting that mouth. You better be careful now. You fertile.
See. Oh, I'm gonna give. I don't even look. Wait, so I had a page that I didn't even see that Dominique had sent me, and it said, let me see. Wait, where it go? You take someone home. They want to have sex. Their dick the size of Vienna or their booty look like bucket of chilies. Smash your pants.
They what? Say that again.
Yeah. You almost made me knock all this down. So basically, you get home, they got a little meat. Or you get home and you plan on topping them and they booty look like this.
Ooh.
Like it, like it got the ridge.
I'm gonna take the little meat. The other one I can't deal with. But
around 2007 and 2008, I used to be on BGC and Adam for Adam a lot down here in Atlanta. So many boys had that cauliflower in their booty. I was like, what is this? Like I really want to turn the light on and open their ass and look at it so I can really identify it. But then you got to find something else to do because now you can't stick nothing in that.
But you know what?
I don't think it will hurt, but I don't think it hurt.
You don't think what hurt?
I don't think it hurt them. I think they numb to it.
Yeah, they are because it was this guy who was like so beautiful. I loved him with all my heart, and I wanted to be with him. And when we did, he had all that stuff going on back there, but he was so he was the first person that taught me like be free who you are and be free with yourself, because he knew we was getting ready to do it, and he didn't stop me at all. He didn't tell me to turn the lights off. He didn't tell me just stick it in. He take the head and just guide it in. He wanted me to see it.
Ugh. And did you see it?
I saw it.
It looked like a blossoming.
It looked like, you know what it looked like? The blooming onion from out there.
Yeah. Don't do that. I love a blooming onion. Child, don't do that. But that's what it give me. It give me octopusy.
I mean, I was like, oh my goodness, what the hell? It was awful.
Yes, because you need light rings and all. You baby, let me tell you something. You need to get in there like this. Turn it on, bitch. I mean, you.
But those be the ones that like them real huge ones, and they get turned. It turns inside out.
I have seen. You know, I watch porn. I don't watch no trans porn. I can't do that. But I watch gay porn. I watch straight porn. And I've seen some of these bush queens around here get the plunging of doom. And they have some of the cutest little booties. Shout out to people. And I'm not even the girl that indulged in like but and bitch, I've seen bitch. So how does it get to that point? Is what I'm trying to say. What do y'all do to make it get to that point? And what do y'all do to make it do that thing like this? When it do that down, bitch, how y'all make it do? Ooh, that bitch, that look like something from off an extraterrestrial something. Bitch,
No,
thing.
It takes skill and experience, and people are good.
Are you speaking from experience?
Alvita said they getting fisted.
Oh,
but you got to give people props with their craft. You have a certain talent, and that person has a certain talent, and I enjoy that talent. I might enjoy their talent a little more than your talent.
Slip tissue hemorrhoids. Little niece, no lie. This boy pushed nothing. Listen, keep going.
Wait, what hell? I'm going back. Look,
I done had too many experiences. I done been out about 20-something years. I done had too many experiences.
Yeah, what kind of experience you had?
Honey.
There's somebody on this
stage. I done saw some things.
But
you know what? I kind of like not really trying to fist nobody, but I do like putting like 3, 4, 5 fingers if I can.
We know this.
That's the fist. 5.
Okay,
but you don't go.
Oh, you do like this.
Your fingers.
It's called a pipe.
It helped me paint better.
Java say people enjoy a little rose, but bitch, I don't even want roses. I don't want flowers.
No, I don't see it, like as the years went by, I didn't how to see it that much more. So maybe they, when they did something for it.
So okay, so the next thing was, have you ever paid for sex, not brought them something or took them out, but legit paid them for the session?
I can say I've never done that. I mean, it's so many people willing to give it away. I've never done that. I've never done that.
Well,
I mean,
I can say
feel sorry
I
for
have,
the
but
people.
it wasn't my money.
It wasn't your money.
These girls around and talk about, oh, I got to give you gas money, and then you're gonna I'm not giving you gas money coming for me to suck your dick. No.
It's about to say I pay for my birthday.
I ain't paying for nothing.
I never paid for sex. It wasn't my money. The first time I was with a promoter, and we was at this club, and it was dances and stuff. They take the dancers to the private rooms and all that kind of stuff, and just so happened men dancing with them, they got our jib. That what happened.
Well, no,
and then so is that the same? No, okay. Well, then one time I was out of them islands. Okay. And then I met the boy, and it was one of them, but I didn't pay for him. Okay. Somebody else paid him, but I didn't. Now, yeah, I still reap the benefits of it.
You use somebody else's money.
Look, wait. I got another one. I remember a long time ago, one of my grandchildren met just straight off the beach. I didn't know he was straight off the beach, but once they brought him home, I ended up having him. They had already paid him. Okay, well, I ain't never paid for Trey. You good. Oh, bitch, okay, well, I'm good in these streets.
So, I'll put it this way. I don't foresee myself in no time soon paying for sets in the States. If you're at a place like Brazil or Dominican Republic where it's like the culture, then when in Rome, I'm gonna do what the Romans do. But if I'm not paying for sets in Atlanta though. No, I'm not doing it.
Because at the end of the day, that might be your child next week.
or it could have been my child 5 years ago.
Or you might come to find out that's your grandchild. But you don't care about that. A family that fucks together stays together. Ain't that what you like?
Let me tell you something.
Play together, stay together.
I'm gonna tell you how I feel. I feel like I got more money than time. Okay. I've paid somebody before. It's what I wanted to do, it's what I wanted, and I did it. I don't feel no way about it. People buy whatever they want to. It was excellent. I wish I could divulge their name, but it's been so long ago though. But let me tell you.
Are they still in service?
Listen, I got more time than I got money. I ain't got time. I got more money than I got time. I ain't got time to take them niggas out. I ain't got time to dine them when I know all I want in the beginning is to fuck. Okay? So that's what the fuck I did. I don't feel no way about it. People buy Gucci, it's just regular genuine leather, but they pay $1,500 for a bag they could have got for $100 because it got G's on it. You buy what you like.
What are you eating?
Ain't no wrong
with
it. We need sex workers out there, we need payers. And we need payers. I feel like
is that an edible?
Free.
Because your speech is getting a little different.
Is it?
Yeah. When you was just talking about the trade you paid for, it was like you was being turned on or something. So I thought maybe.
No, Dominic, I don't think he was paying for trade now. He was just saying paid for. I don't think it was trade.
Was it entertainment?
Oh, Whitney Houston impersonator.
That's a Trump right there.
But wait, y'all. Okay, so this our last one, baby.
Trent, you high as hell.
No.
But you keep popping whatever it is you eat. What is that?
High.
M&M?
And why y'all saying that in the comment? I'm not fucking high.
That's what somebody said.
What's wrong with y'all?
That probably would be me. I like these because this is a key. If you want to attend an event and you ask someone else to come along, I think this happened recently. You arrive at the event and they are expecting you to pay since you invited them to come. Is that the way it goes or not? Say you invited somebody to an event and they come to the event. They expect you to pay because you invited them to the event. Is that how I go or no?
If they bring some pussy.
Okay.
Okay.
Just anybody, Trent. Anybody.
Well, okay, so now
because I've had that happen to me.
I had invited some people to an event. I invited my kids to an event. And but what I explained to them was I had some tickets to this event. Do y'all want to go? Yes. Okay. So one of my kids took it as I invited them to the event. And so they bought their tickets. And I was like, why did y'all buy the tickets? I said, I got some tickets to this event. Do you want to go? I invited you to the event. Now, if I said, child, such is going on, you want to go or no?
Well, if I invite you somewhere, then if I invite you somewhere, I'm probably gonna take care of it. Versus if I say you want to do something, then that's both of us agreeing and saying we're gonna pay for ourselves. Especially a friend. We're not dating, we're not having. No, you're a friend, so girl, yeah, pay for your way.
But yeah, because that happened to me before. I wanted to go see a brunch show, and I invited some friends. I said, I'm gonna go to this brunch show. Why don't y'all meet me over there? And then we get
the Godfrey show. Y'all went to Godfrey's. Y'all went to Godfrey's.
We went to Union down here. And so we get to the thing, they go do the buffet, they ordering drinks. And so they thought they expected me to pay for it because I said, do y'all want to come?
Are you serious?
Yes, girl, serious. I was just like,
what kind of come would you want them to do?
What kind of what?
You said you asked them to come.
No, come to the event.
Oh, to the event. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no. We don't have to go out the house if they gonna come.
Okay, he thought you meant come in my home.
Oh,
whole mouth, ear.
Oh, you know what I like? When I watch porn, I like to see them boys push that cum back out their ass.
Do you?
I think that is so hot.
When they can push it back out.
You ever see them do it?
I've seen it and it disgusted me.
Why?
It's kind of like when I hate to see people do a bunch of spitting.
Anytime.
Yeah, that just disgusts me. And
you don't like them to wet you up?
No, I'm talking about just, like how when you, like, say, like you're just outside waiting for the bus and somebody just continuously keeps spitting.
No,
that is so disgusting.
Yo, pussy, not on the sidewalk.
See, Dominic, we different because I like a bunch of spitting. I like a mystic. I hate a mystic rain. Like it's just drizzling. I don't like the drizzling. I like the thunderstorm.
No, but no, I don't think I want nobody spitting on my soul either.
But then you can use
Y'all got to stop it. Y'all got to stop it.
You can eat. Don't do a bunch of spitting. I mean, unless you're doing it, I don't know. That's what you back there doing. I don't want to hear you because you know, like how you watch those porns and you can hear. Yeah, I don't want to hear that.
And then land on the hole and just make
it. I don't want that.
Oh, girl, that's the shit.
That's kind of hot though, girl.
Oh,
that's hot to you.
Yeah, no, that's
now. Okay,
now you count the strokes and shit.
And then and girl, true team. Even with a condom, it slide right on the end, Jeff.
Wow.
It's kind of some of the best moves.
Wait a minute. Dominique give me she count the strokes that nigga take. Now yesterday you did 10.
Okay, you had 97.
You ain't do but 9 today.
That one wasn't all the way there, so you had 97 and a half.
But have you ever like had somebody that was doing you and it was so boring you was just rolling your eyes going, oh my God. I am over.
No, I'm just getting out. We're good.
Those are the ones I say, oh, you can't stay tonight. I gotta be at work.
That's what you go.
You gotta go.
You good? Yeah, I'm good. Okay. All right. No, I ain't gonna hug you.
I haven't had that in years.
Would y'all kiss somebody if they caught y'all semen? Would y'all kiss them?
That's what you're supposed to do next.
Okay, all right.
I have.
Okay, Neil. We fuck with Neil. I mean, how nasty are y'all? Y'all want husbands, right?
That's husband.
But you gotta
out here at the motherfucking party.
You know what? That's why. See, these are a bunch of basic bitches that's sleeping in missionary position.
Oh, Teresa Griffin on here listening to us talking just as nasty.
Y'all so close. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, me, oh, mine. I'm sorry, Teresa.
He like my lips, my hips, my thighs.
Oh,
He takes me to a beautiful place. I know my man.
You know what?
Yes, ma'am.
To
He's
Trent,
wonderful.
Dominique, I think Dominique said it. So last week I was with somebody and it was not that good. And I got up literally at their house and I booked a ticket to go to DC to be like with ex who I knew was like gonna be good. And I just flew to DC. Cause I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of this bullshit. I gotta go. I booked a ticket to DC and I went up there and I had a great time.
And what the time consist of?
I mean,
did that nigga open you up?
I mean, it was.
Did he beat that pussy unmercifully?
It was heaven.
It was a joy. It was an unspeakable joy.
Did that nigga hold your pussy up and spit it and then run back in it? Tell me about it. Tell me about it, Neil.
It was a deep joy. Deep in my spirit.
I know it was deep.
At some point, y'all got to say. At some point, y'all got to stop.
I get you go to sleep with it in you.
Wait, so listen.
Trent, how dare you, Trent?
Teresa, what you cook today, girl? What you cook? Okay, y'all, look, we've been on here for 2 hours.
I can't believe you, Trent. How dare you?
It was a pleasure.
I think at this point, we have overextended our welcome here, our point of view.
Oh, Lord. You slept with it in your nail.
Let them eat right anymore topic because we see where this is going. And mind you, one of them topics came from the show tonight, so those will roll over to next week. Yeah, I'm running, Serge. I'm out. I mean, I have Jamie downstairs. I have a pet to get ready for. I got to focus. I can't call my sneaky leak right now and tell him to come over. And I'm so glad he told me to come down with the phone because I ain't got no time for that. Listen, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank the rulers for coming in. Thank you to the Mahogany Project. Thank you to Tech. Thank you to the Unspoken Treasure Society for stopping by. We appreciate everything that y'all are doing for our community. And happy Transgender Awareness Week. Happy Black Transgender Awareness Week. Empowerment Month. All that things that always support your trans brothers and sisters. Don't just support them just because it's this week to support them, just like they give us those little days in February. Y'all support them every single day, just like we support your blackness. Okay? Just like we support you in everything that you do in your life. You support your trans brothers and sisters. And y'all love on one another. Stop all that fighting, Karen.
And fuck Candace on.
For all that stupid shit.
Right.
And we will be back here next week for our point of view.
Hit her up on Instagram and see if she'll come on the show, Chevelle.
Oh, that's one thing she would not want to do, honey. That is one thing she would not want to do. Rhoda, I am still at work.
I read her mama.
We thank y'all so much for tuning in each and every week. We thank y'all for all the support. Please tell your friends, tell your haters that we are right here, our point of view. We love y'all for free.
Love y'all.
Love y'all.
Okay. It's wonderful. Okay, Teresa.
Oh, honey. I gotta go. I gotta go. Yes, God, honey, they had tuned in, baby. I gotta go. 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 If I tell you the kids had came in and tuned in tonight, baby. Yes, they did, honey. I hope y'all got y'all juice, cause guess what, baby? I got mine. I can tell y'all one thing. Y'all better tune in next week, baby, for the next episode of the Boom Boom Show. I gotta go. Honey, I gotta go. Yes, God, honey, they had tuned in, baby. Baby. Woo, honey. I gotta go. 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 I gotta go.
And we are just, thank y'all so much for tuning in to our point of view. And thank you everybody for the cash apps. Chevelle B1. Cash app me just. I'm trying to get ready for Queen. I love y'all. Y'all had me just.